in line. I prayed for you before I called you mine. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love
Friends, family, and loved ones, we come together today in the sight of the divine and of your witnesses to join Alex and Jordan in marriage. We gather around them in this wonderful place, and we look on with love and hope as these two begin their new life as one. Now, a short insight into the love story. Alex and Jordan met in 2019. They met, as many young kids do in eastern North Carolina, on the back of a pickup. And they didn't even get run over by a dang old train. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. As the story goes, at least as it's told to me, as she was sitting there, Jordan said, "You should go out on a date with me." After 13 attempts, she actually agreed. Their first date was in November of 2019. As many young romances begin, the stories and memories of this special time always bring smiles and joy and laughter. Some stories and memories seem to even take on a life of their own. I have a feeling that this number of 13 may grow before this day is over. Romances bloom and feelings become deep and strong. This love blooms like flowers in a spring rain, and here we are. Along the way, as lives become one, the love of each other is growing, and things that make life great begin to show themselves. Jordan loves motorcycles. Alex, not so much. Alex loves horses. Jordan, not so much. But all is not lost. Waylon and Lola, their four-legged not horses, are a source of unbridled love and affection that they both share in giving. Neither Waylon nor Lola have a kickstand. The little things, the shared love, the laughter, the memories that make life together awesome, abundant, loving, and great. God made us as imperfect beings in an imperfect world so we could see and experience and know His perfect love. Marriage is a sacred institution in our culture. It is tradition of partnership, of trust, and of dependence on one another to navigate sometimes the stormy seas of life. People have said that marriage requires like things, like work, like commitment, and like sacrifice. Certainly all of those things are true. No matter what it looks like in the end, however, a healthy marriage always needs a solid foundation. It begins with love, to be sure, but what does that mean? People say, "I love chocolate." Is that the same as the love we need for a solid marriage? Of course not. The love we need comes from being willing to make those sacrifices. The love we need comes from being committed to working through everything together. and maintaining open communications, even when it's hard. The love we need makes the work it takes to maintain it all worth it. On top of that foundation of love, a mixture of work, sacrifice, and commitment, you can build things like trust and intimacy, and all of the beautiful things that make marriage great and worthwhile. Ephesians 4:31-32, let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you. Alex, do you take Jordan to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you honor and cherish him through joy and pain, sickness and health, and whatever life may throw at you both until death do you part?
I do.
Jordan, do you take Alex to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you honor and cherish her, love, trust, and commit to her through joy and pain, sickness and health, and whatever life may throw at you both until death do you part?
I do.
Alex and Jordan will now take part in a tree planting ceremony to symbolize the roots of their relationship and continued growth of their love as they become each other's family today. This native Indian
Dirt
prayer
first.
is Jordan Alex. O divine creator, source of all life,
Okay.
as they plant and water this tree, they seek your blessing. May its roots grow deep and strong,
Ready?
anchoring it firmly to the earth, just as you have rooted your love and trust within it. O sacred tree, symbol of growth and life,
It's good.
be blessed with the vitality of the earth, the nourishment of water, the energy of the sun, and the breath of the wind. May their marriage be like this tree, strong and enduring, flexible in the winds of change, ever growing towards the light.
Oh my God, I was fine
As
until
the
I
roots
walked
of
in
this
the
tree
barn and saw
entwine
these
with the
people.
soil, may their lives intertwine with love, respect, and understanding. Bless their union with harmony and joy, and may they be sheltered under the canopy of mutual support and dreams. Nagi, Rina, Louisa. Amen. At this time, Alex and Jordan will exchange rings. The wedding ring is a symbol of binding, a symbol of attachment and belonging, not of possession, but of partnership. Jordan, please repeat after me. Alex, I promise to love you and commit to you my whole life. Alex, I promise to love you and commit to you my whole life.
Alex, I promise to love you and commit to you my whole life.
I promise to be there for you when you need me,
I promise to be there for you when you need me.
to be honest with you,
To be honest with you.
to be faithful to you and you alone,
To be faithful to you and you alone.
and to walk through the valleys of life together,
And to walk through the valleys of life together,
just as we will stand atop mountains together too.
just as we will stand atop mountains together too.
Jordan, I promise to love you and to commit to you my whole life.
I promise to be there for you when you need me,
I promise to be there for you when you need me,
to be honest with you,
to be honest with you,
to be faithful to you and you alone,
to be faithful to you and you alone,
and to walk through the valleys of life together,
to walk through the valleys of life together,
just as we will stand atop mountains together too.
just
Together.
together too, great.
Jordan, you may kiss your bride.
What are you?
I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Alex and Jordan Jones.
Mr. and Mrs. Jones.
deserve her love every morning, and butterfly kisses for life. Baby, here we are, white dress and a black tie. First night with the same last name, every eye here's on us. And you look just like an angel, spinning round on this floor. Never been so in love, never been so sure. But baby, when our song ends and the next one begins, can she have this dance? Can she steal me for the next one? Just 3 more minutes for her mama and her son. Yeah, she's gonna cry, and so will I, 'cause in her eyes I'm still her baby boy. Yeah, you know I'm your man, but can she have this dance? All the things you love about me, yeah, I learned that from her. How to love, how to pray, how to be everything that you deserve. And I knew from the moment I met you, she was gonna be over the moon and love you like I do. So can she have this dance? Can she steal me for the next one? Just 3 more minutes for mama and her son. Yeah, she's gonna cry, and so will I, 'cause in her eyes I'm still her baby boy. Yeah, you know I'm your man, but can she have this dance? And we count down the days and say I do. And I know this night is all about me and you. But can she have this dance? Can she steal me for the next one? Just 3 more minutes for mama and her son. Yeah, she's gonna cry, and so will I, 'cause in her eyes I'm still her baby boy. You know I'm your man, but can she have this thing?
So I really hate public speaking, so please don't judge me. But I want to thank everyone for coming tonight and celebrating our marriage with us. We are so blessed to have each and every one of you in our lives. Thank you so much. We all know how the traditional wedding things go. The father gets to walk the bride down the aisle, give her away, and share a special dance with her. The mother of the groom also gets to share a special dance with him, but there's nothing for the mother of the bride. Myself wasn't to cry. Mothers dedicate their life, their body, and their soul to their children. My mom, while incredibly strong-willed and fiercely independent, is the most giving, forgiving, and supportive person I have ever met. Even to this day, she is my rock, my shoulder to cry on, my role model, and my best friend. I can't even express to you how much time, energy, and thought she has put into this wedding. She has always gone above and beyond for my brother and I, so thank you, Mom. I'm going to apologize to all the single ladies here tonight. We will not be doing a bouquet toss. Now, this does not mean you have to get married or you're next in line to get married, but instead, I wanted to dedicate my bouquet to my beautiful, fabulous, wonderful mother. I love you.
And everybody that knows me knows I'm a crier, but I'm going to try to hold it together. On behalf of Alex's dad, Jim, and I, we would really like to thank everybody for taking the time out of the Memorial Weekend to celebrate the wedding of Alex and Jordan. Woody and Amy, thank y'all so much for loving on our girl. You treat her as good as me and Jim treat her, and we appreciate that. And I want you to know we're going to love Jordan the same. He is such an integral part of our lives, and he loves Alex, and we love him too. I'm so glad that I really have a front row seat with you guys, because your love is so beautiful. Alex, when you walked down the aisle today, and I know that we got it on video, the look on that guy's face was priceless. It was absolutely beautiful. But Alex and Jordan, we love you. We're here for you for anything that you need, for love, for support, and we really just are here to honor you, and we're so happy you guys are married. I would like to call on my cousin Greg to say the blessing for us so then we can eat. But thank you guys for coming.
I would like to thank everyone who has had a hand in helping to make this the most special day for Alice and Jordan. What a great day it has been this far. It means more than you guys will ever know. All right, so let's get started. Alex, we have made some really great memories together over the years. From the endless golf cart rides down at the creek with some near life and death experiences on that golf cart that I'm sure our Grandma Bobby still to this day does not know about. To coaching your volleyball team, afternoon pickups from school, and giving you your first goodie powder and making you promise me not to tell our parents. I have watched you grow in so many different ways over the years, and I'm so excited to watch this new journey you are now taking on with Jordan. Jordan, thank you so much for how happy you make Alex. I know you two are going to go on and do great things together. We are all here today to celebrate everything Alex and Jordan have found in each other. A best friend, a lover, a teacher, and a true partner for life. As we all know, life sometimes seems that we are on a roller coaster. Just remember to scream from the peaks, hold hands through the dips, laugh through the loop-de-loops, and enjoy every twisted turn where the ride is better because you share it together. So if everyone would, please stand and join me in a toast to Alex and Jordan. All right, here's to Alex and Jordan.
Jordan, exactly. Between Jordan, Jake, and Austin, I don't think they really know that I have a name. It's always Uncle. And Jake, I'm pretty sure, really doesn't know I have a name. So I have learned, I'm a contractor, and so over the years I've learned, expect the unexpected. And fortunately, throughout this wedding situation, I've come to learn to expect the unexpected. So tonight I prepared 4 speeches. Plan A, B, C, D. No. Some aren't applicable. So plan B, if Jordan has a nervous breakdown during the ceremony. Fortunately, we're good. If Alex runs away during the ceremony. If the minister doesn't show a Deborah tells me 2 minutes before, Johnny needs you to work here. Thank you for that not being the situation. And finally, plan A, which worked out. If they both show up, the wedding goes well, and these two are married. All right, so here we go. Introductions. Next, the elephant in the room. I'm going to go ahead and clear the air because I know there has been some discussion. I've heard some underlying tensions that are going on. There's been a lot of mixed emotions, speculation. Yes, they did know this was Memorial Day weekend. Yes, it was a beautiful sunny Saturday afternoon. Nowhere else I would rather be other than offshore on a boat or on a beach or light west winds, 5 to 10. Yep. Thank you. Honestly, there really is nowhere else I'd rather be than right here celebrating this. I watched Jordan grow up from the time he was a baby. And all 3 of these boys have been more than nephews to me. They have been part of me. It was said of Jordan years ago, and my dad related over and over, Jordan thinks before he does. He doesn't just go out on a whim and act foolish. And I'm so appreciative. The other side of that was Jake does and then he thinks. I was going to leave that alone. I didn't even write it, but you're welcome. So Alex, for him to do this today was very deliberate. He's put a lot of thought in this. He knew this is what he wanted. And it meant that he really thought it through. And this is where he wanted to be. And I'm proud of him for making a decision and sticking to it. And I really held it together fantastically today because I'm not a really emotional person. I mean, he's going crying when she walks in. Woo. Take a little bit of advice from somebody who's been there, done that. On the other side of time, more than you are, there's a plaque in our house and it says, be mindful of the little things in life, because one day you'll look back and realize they're the big things. And, you know, we have the big things. We have the wedding ceremonies, we have birthdays, we have the 16, the 21, the retirements, but sometimes we overlook the little things that mean so much to us that are equally as important. Yeah, I love yous. Yeah, I care. Yeah, I'm here for you. The moments that you spend together that nobody else will ever see, that no one else will ever know about, the support that nobody else can offer but you to each other. I appreciate that because that's the huge things later on in life. Today, and it's so ironic, and Lee did such an amazing job with the ceremony today, and it couldn't tie in more with what I've already written. But today you planted a tree together, and you watered that tree, and you put dirt around it, and it was a beautiful dogwood tree. And your marriage is exactly that. You planted a tree together. And whatever you put time and energy and focus, and you water, and you nurture, and you feed, and you fertilize, is going to grow, whether good or bad. And so take the time to invest that in each other. Because where you give your energy, I promise it will grow. The old adage says the grass is always greener on the other side. But water your tree, fertilize your tree. Bring it occasionally, and keep the weeds pulled out. No one's grass will ever be green. I promise you. Today is the beginning of a journey. You both said I do. And that journey's going to be what you make it. As with any journey, there's going to be turns and bumps and occasional detour that you weren't planning on. But none of that is your destination. One day I hope you look back and realize that your destination is so much greater because of all the things that you had, because of all the things that you've done in your life together, and the happiness that two people can celebrate in a marriage together. Jordan and I am more proud of you than words can say. You have been a big part of my heart, a big part of my life, and I believe that you truly have someone who will love you and support you and be there with you. And Alex, welcome to our family. I apologize in advance for some of the nuts that are on our family tree. Jake. You have a great man, and he will be a great husband to you. Love him, encourage him, and if he steps out of line, just shoot me a text.
I'm gonna hold you just for a while, and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you wanna be next to you.